This originally had some buttons on it, but I've been asked to put deep buttoning on, which is going to be frustrating because one, I don't have the tool to cut the foam out, and two, he wants me to use everything that's already on here. I have marked the center across here and across here. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to line this up on this side, put that underneath, and then take it all the way across to the other side, making sure that that is in line. And I'm just going to ping it like that. You see the original buttons weren't even in the center. This is actually really useful. I've had it a few years now. I'm also going to do it the other way too. Again, line it up on one end. Do that to that end. Line it up, pull it tight, and ping it. I will actually double check that everything's right because that looks like it might have moved. Now, the more I looked at this, I realised that the red wasn't quite right. The foam is not centred nicely on here, so we'll have to build it up where necessary. I have cut a diamond. It's 6 inches across by 8 inches down, which I placed in the middle here like that. My diamond's placed there. I've marked top and bottom. I'm going to pop this across so that the end is here and here. I'll put a spot at the top and at the bottom like that, and again make sure that the line is going on the center mark. Then I'm going to put the marks here. Those line there, one here, put that there, keep it as straight as you can, put another one there, and again. Now this one I've got to put an outside one and a top one. I'm going to do exactly the same on this side to get where I want the buttons to go. If you're not sure, you can dissect it even more, but I think I'll be okay. It's only a footstool. It's not going on a bed or a sofa or anything like that. The foam isn't square on, so I measured the base, which was fine, but not on the foam. So I'm going to have to alter that when I come to it. Now, I don't have the drill bit for this, for cutting foam. So what I'm going to do is draw around, or at least mark round. This is a Gutermann cotton reel, which should be big enough. I'm going to cut down about 1.5 to 2 inches. Because I need to make these quite deep. It takes a little while. It's really irritating having to do this way. I just very rarely get asked to do deep buttons. Not only that, I'd actually planned on getting out of this business a very long time ago, and I'm still in it. I think I probably have one deep button project a year, and out of that, this is the first one I've had to plan and cut out like this. So I'm going to pop that there over the center mark, draw around. If you think you're going to have lots of these in your career, then invest in the right equipment. But as I say, I very rarely get asked to do them. Now, while I haven't cut all of them out because it takes a while, these points are still more or less centered on the holes that I have cut. That is very important. There we go. When you are measuring the length and the width for something with the deep buttons, this is one way you can do it. Measure to the end, push it down like that, and then on round. And that takes me to 43 inches. I'm going to make it 45 that way, and then the same this way. This goes all the way down to the top of the wood base, about 1 inch. Always choose the lines that have the most holes in them. You don't want to have a mistake. You could do it mathematically, but at least here you have a visual. You can't mess it up, which is very easy to do. So that comes to 75 inches with all the bits added. So I'm going to have 2 pieces and join it. That's irritating. It's not hard. So I'll just cut one piece at 45 and start with that.